Hello everyone, in this video I am going to explain low pass filter in image processing. So what is low pass filter? An image in low pass filter, image is smoothed by decreasing the disparity between the pixel values by averaging nearby pixels. So what we do in low pass filtering, if this is image and if there are pixels like this, 9 pixels are there, so what we do, we take average of this pixel and we replace this middle pixel by that average value. This is the basic concept. We are going to learn this in the coming slides. Using low pass filtering tends to retain a low frequency information within the image while reducing the high frequency information. So low pass filtering, if this is image, it will keep the low frequency information in the image and it will reduce the high frequency information. What low pass filter does, it will retain the low frequency information and it will reduce the high frequency information. What is meaning of high frequency information in the image? Suppose this is image and it is completely black on this side and this is completely white on this side. So what is there? There is a complete, you can find here a boundary, exact boundary between black and white. And this particular boundary is known as high frequency information. So what low pass filter does, low pass filter will blur this boundary. What it does, it will blur this boundary, and that's why it is said that it will reduce high frequency information. So in image, wherever you will find edges, suppose this is my picture and this hair is giving some edge, so this is also giving some edge. So what is this? These are high frequency information in the image. And low frequency, that means wherever there are no many changes, then it is said that it is low frequency information. You can see the wall behind me, or you can see the curtain behind me, so variations are not much, so that is known as low frequency information. Now the boundary between this curtain and this carries high frequency information. So low pass filter will blur this high frequency information. That means wherever there are edges, it will blur that information. There are two types of low pass filter. One is averaging filter and another is median filter. So averaging filter is used for smoothing the image. It will blur your image or it will smooth the edges. It reduces the amount of intensity variation between one pixel and next, resulting in reducing the noise in the image. So what averaging or mean filter does, it will smooth the image, it will reduce the noise, and it will blur the boundaries. There is a fixed mask. You can use this mask. This is a 3x3 mask, which is given as like all ones, 3x3 matrix, 1 1 1, and it is divided by 9. And another is median filter, we'll learn later. Now how to handle pixels close to boundaries. Let's imagine that this is any image and now you want to overlay, you want to keep the 3x3 mask on the image. So how to keep the first position should be like this. Now if you want to keep first position like this, then you know that on this side there are no pixels on the image and on this side also there are no pixels. So what you can do in that case, you can pad the boundaries of the image by zeros. Now let's say this is our image, and if you want to overlay this 3x3 mask on the image, so before doing that you should pad your image by putting zeros at all boundaries. Not only where I have shown, zeros should be everywhere, here, everywhere you have to put zeros like this at all boundaries, and then you can overlay your 3x3 mask like this, and then you can replace this middle pixel intensity by averaging. Now I will explain you in detail how to do this. Second process is wraparound. In wraparound, what we do, suppose this is image, same image, then we put this 5 6 7 10 3 on this side like this. So here it will be 10, here it will be 3. I have not shown here. Or you can put this 8 4 3 0 10 on this side. Sorry. Similarly, you can put this 10 2 5 3 on this side like this. So here you can put 3. And this 3 which is at the corner will get wrapped around here, and here you can replace it by 3, and then you can put your mask like. So this is difference between padding with 0 and wrap around. In padding with 0 we applied zeros at the boundaries of the image, and in the wrap around we just inserted this boundary on this side, this boundary on this side, this boundary on left side, and left boundary on right hand side, and corners, this corner on this side and this corner on this side, like that. So before using low pass filtering, you have to do this, you have to handle the these boundaries. Now let's see. This is a sample image. You can see that in this image all there are only two values of pixel intensity. There are only two pixel intensity. One is 90 and one is 0. 0 means black and 90 means white, because only there are two pixel intensity. So we will use black color, but here perfect black is not shown just to make it see, means you can see here. If otherwise it would have been very difficult to see the black if I have written 0 on the black color. So that's why I have shown it by gray, but actually assume that this is black and this is white. Okay, so its pixel intensity is 90 and its pixel intensity is 0. Assume that these are zeros are padded all around the image. That means actual image must be like this square, and zeros are padded on the image. Now this is a mask, as I said, 11111 divided by 9, and the first position will be like this. Before that, before knowing how to calculate, just see here. You can see that this is a white portion, white square, in which there is one black spot or one black pixel, or here you can see that on the black portion of the image there is one white pixel. So this 0 on the white is a noise, and this white on black is also a noise, and our aim is to reduce this noise. Our aim is also to blur these boundaries. You can see there is clear boundary between black and white, and what averaging filter does, it will blur these boundaries. Now let's see how to do. The first mask position is like this. So you have to multiply every pixel with this pixel intensity and add. That means 1 into 0 plus this 1 into 0 plus this 1 into 0, this 1 into 0 plus this 1 into 0 plus this 1 into 0, and so on. And after multiplying it with zeros, obviously the answer is 0, and then divide that answer by 9. So what you will get? You will get 0, and then replace the central value, that means this pixel intensity, by that new value, but here we got the same, that is 0. So we have applied here 0. After that, what you did, you have changed, you have to shift your mask towards right. That means say mask towards right, and then repeat the same process. Multiply every position to position, this with this, and add. Keep adding everywhere, you will get 0, and when you multiply this 1 into 90, you will get 90, and 90 divided by 9 will give you 10, and hence replace this particular pixel. You can see this is third pixel, 1 2 3, and here it is second pixel, second row and third column. The central pixel replaced by whatever value you got, that is 10. Then again replace this mask towards right and repeat the same process. So here everywhere you will get 1 into 0, all zeros, and here you will get 1 into 90 plus 1 into 90. So it is 180, 180 divided by 9, and then replace this central pixel by the new value, that is you will get this 30. And then keep pushing this pixel, this mask towards right at every position, and keep replacing all central pixel. Then next position should be like this, and then this, and then put it every position, put this mask at every position, and last position will be like this, and then last pixel that you are going to change will be like this, will be this. So when you repeat this process at every position and replace this central pixel by the new value, then finally you will get this image. Now here you can see that here everywhere there will be black. This will be all black as it is available in the original image. And you can see that now the boundaries are blurred. Earlier there was a clear partition between black and white, but here you can see that this is black, then gray, then slightly towards white, and here it is white. and everywhere you can see that the boundaries are blurred. There is a slow variation in the intensity of pixels. At the same time, you can see that earlier there was a black spot, black pixel on the white area, and now that is also replaced by this value, that is 80, which is very close to white. Okay, and here you can see that there was 90, and that is also replaced by value 10. So it was a white pixel on the black area, and now it is almost black pixel or gray pixel on the black area, or very close to black. So doing this, we removed the noise. So we could solve two purposes. One is removing the noise, that means we removed this noise and this noise, and we also done blurring of boundaries. We have reduced this high frequency information. This is known as, this is high frequency information. This information, because there are sharp edges, clear boundary between white and black, and by doing averaging filtering, what we did, we have smoothened these boundaries and reduced the high frequency information in the image. When we apply this averaging filter on the images, you can see that in this image, this is the original image and this is low pass filtered image. By averaging filter and smoothing effect of the mean filter, you can see that here everywhere there is smoothing. You can see that here there are small sharp edges. Here the edges are not sharp. Everywhere, every element, you can see here also there are sharp edges. Here the edges are not as sharp as in this image. Here you can see that in this image there is salt and pepper noise. Salt and pepper noise means black pixels on white area and white pixels on black area. So that is removed, but not completely removed, that are only blurred. You can see that this noise still exists if you see carefully, if you observe carefully. This is not completely removed, but we have blurred the noise. So mean filter has some effect on salt and pepper noise, but not much. It just made them blurred. Now next filter is median filter. What median filter is used for? Median filter is used to completely remove this salt and pepper noise. These are the steps for solving median filter example, and we'll see how to do it directly in the example. So apply median filter on following image. So this is your image. Now this is image given. You can see that here everywhere there is one value, that is 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and here there is 250. In this area there are all same gray intensity level pixels, that is all 50. 50 must be like very grayish, and 10 is more towards black, and 250 is perfectly white. So this is a white pixel in the black area or very gray, dark gray area. So what we have to do, the first step is to assume, first step is to assume 3 by 3 empty mask. So in averaging filter, there were values in the mask, that is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and divided by 9. So here you have to assume empty mask, that means mask with no value, 3 by 3 mask. So let's apply mask, or let overlay mask at this position. In this example, I have not considered, or I have not taken zero padding. If you want, you can pad zeros at the boundaries of the image, and then in that case, if you pad zeros on the left and everywhere, then your first position will be like this. And here the first position I have not considered padding, so first position is like this. What is next step? You have to arrange this pixel intensity level in the mask. It is empty mask, so whatever is there inside the mask, you have to arrange it in ascending order. So all 10 and only 250, and then you have to find out the median, that means middle value. So middle value is 10. So again replace the middle pixel, that means this particular pixel, this middle pixel, by 10. So earlier also it was 10. So new value, if you take the same image, this is 8 by 8 image, and here the value will be 10. Now what you do, you shift your mask towards right. So shift mask towards right. Then again repeat the same procedure. Now again arrange it in ascending order. Again you will find the same, all 10 and only 250. So again it will be like this. Again median value is 10. So again you can replace this middle value, middle pixel value like this by 10. Then again shift it towards right, again repeat the procedure. In this mask there are all 10s, so you will get again 10 as median value. Then shift this mask at every position, shift it every position, this should be your last position. Then go to down and start from second row, and then again shift, and last position should be like this. Everywhere repeat the same process. After repeating the same process, you have to replace the middle pixel by this median value, and when you complete this process you will get, this is final image. In final image you can see that this is all 10 10 10 10, and here all 50 50 50, and you can see that this 250 is removed in the image. So what this 250 was, this was a white pixel on the black area or very dark gray area, that was a salt and pepper noise, which is removed by using this median filtering. So when we apply this median filtering on the image, you can see that this is an image and this is an actual median filtered image. Here image is very much clear. All salt and pepper noise is completely removed, and in the, if you remember, in the averaging filter, this noise just only gets blurred. It was not completely removed, but in median filter this noise is completely removed. You can see that these white pixels on the hairs are also removed. So this is how this averaging filter and median filter works. Both are used to remove the noise, both are used to remove the salt and pepper noise, but median filter works better and salt and pepper noise, and averaging filter is used to blur the boundaries, to reduce the high frequency components, to reduce the edge information available in the image. So I hope you understood the concept behind low pass filtering and why it is used. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.